When my great-grandfather passed away, I was just thinking about this morning. He passed away maybe 2001. He left my family in total probably close to about $500,000. My grandfather, his son, received about $200,000, and then the rest was kind of divided up against other family members. Each grandchild got one, and so he was really specific in his will about who got what. And so looking back, like at 31, at the time I was, much younger. Looking back at 31, I appreciate the specificness and how he left legacy behind. He had several businesses. He was an engineer. But then I thought about my grandfather who just passed a few months ago, so his son. And he passed away in a trailer that he didn't even own. And I think about legacy, and I ask myself, how do we get from millionaires, in the early 2000s, with my grandfather's legacy, kind of paving the way, right, for entrepreneurship and wealth, to a trailer on a countryside in Illinois. And so I think about legacy, but then I started to challenge my own thinking, and this is what I want to share with you guys today. I think about education. So my grandfather wasn't a dumb man at all, had several businesses, but wealth, how you acquire and keep wealth has to be taught. That is not something that is innately in you. You have to teach that. And so for my parents that are going into investing, whether it's stocks, whether it's real estate, and you're going into investing and you're starting to rehab homes and you're starting to work on homes and you have all these plans, I challenge you to keep your children by your side and let them know you're wise. I challenge you to include them in money conversations and business conversations. And I challenge you to tell them when it's good and when it's bad and your why you're doing it and how you're doing it and what you're trying, even if it fails. And so my grandfather was I don't want to use the word secretive, my great-grandfather, but a very peculiar man. He didn't teach my grandfather wealth building skills. He just gave him money when he passed. And I'm sure a lot before. And so legacy means nothing if it's not coupled with education, because the next generation has to be ready to hold the baton and to take us into and to really grow it, and to really grow with the baton and grow what you handed off. And so to parents, aunties, uncles, you're starting a business, keep your child right there. Keep them right there. Keep them right there and begin to share with them your why, your how. Have money conversations with them. Couple that legacy you're trying to create with education. Peace, y'all.